howdy, howdy, howdy.
Ain't got our thing yet. Notification.
Well, it better hurry up. I'll
There
be
it went.
asleep.
There it went.
Oh, I'll
So
scooch up to you and I'll go to sleep for sure.
yeah, you'll make me good and hot, and then you'll be wet.
Mm.
Cause I'm sweating.
Are you nervous?
No, it's just
Well,
hot.
howdy, people.
Hello, everybody.
I hope everybody's
Oh,
days went smoother than. Well, ours went smooth, but
it's just been a busy one.
yeah. Hope y'all got more breaks than I have today.
No doubt.
It's been wide open all day. Well, howdy, Rhonda.
Hello, Miss Rhonda. How are you? I went to the doctor today, and he said my puncture holes was, well, she said my puncture holes was looking good. Hello, Joy.
Howdy.
Says, hi, guys. How are you, April? I'm doing good. Doctors looked at my leg today, and she said they looked real good. So,
Is that who?
yep,
I need to step in there and get that package and open it then, don't I?
yep, sure do. Real Life with Michelle says, yay, you're here. Yeah.
What's left?
We rushed in. We didn't leave from over there. What I think it was about 7:30 ish,
Probably.
something like that.
It wasn't too much before dark time we got home.
Nope. And then we got home and went and got the little creatures fed and everything milked and everything's happy, and we run in the door and come in here to see you guys. Hello, Yellow House. How are y'all? Stevie Outdoorsman says hello. Miss Desiree says hi, April.
Oh.
Hold on, ads are going on, she says.
What?
Ads are going on.
Oh
Desiree
no.
coming in. Yeah. Red says good evening, everyone.
Well, howdy.
And Tony, we got a question for you. I hope you ain't busy Saturday. If you are, then we understand. Stevie and Tony, you need to tell Red tonight if you're accepting her invitation, if you can go, and how many's going.
When is it?
August the 18th. Remember you said 2 days? And Papa Rock says, hi, I love you. We love you too, Papa Rock.
Yeah.
He actually went live on StreamYard today and yesterday. And yesterday I couldn't get him because my battery was dead.
Well, yesterday we thought he was just doing a video. We didn't know he was going live.
Yeah, but my battery was
Yeah.
dead. I mean, it like 6%.
Yeah, well, mine had some juice. We could have went on mine, but like today.
Yep.
But yeah, we was doing a rolling live with him today. I was driving and chatting with him live.
Yep, exactly. Take it away.
Well, it's yours too, I guess.
Yellow House says we will go.
But we finally made it to the post office, Joey.
Yep. So we're gonna open it.
Uh-huh. It ain't nothing gonna fly out at us, is it?
But Tony, are you busy? Desiree says April, Hart, and Glenn. We love all of y'all. Y'all are such wonderful people. Oh my gosh.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, I didn't. And these.
Yeah.
This is something he's been needing. Just a little hello.
She was sent a card.
Yes. Ain't it cute? The little rabbit. Oh, that reminds me of a story. Says Glenn and April, please try this on Glenn's back. Put on 2 to 3 times a day for a week and see if it helps. Love you both, Joy. Thank you, Miss Joy.
Yes, you didn't have to do that though, but we really do appreciate it.
Yes, I know it'll make his back feel a lot better.
And I may even try it on my knee tonight because my knee's acting up with me again.
He got a big old knot on the side of his knee, and the top part's almost folded over. It swelled so bad. But Joy, thank you.
Yes.
That was just so nice.
That
Well,
leaves you
might as well leave
speechless.
it out.
Well, yeah. Well, here we need to
Yep, because you're
fix
gonna
a place for
want
cards
some
and
tonight.
stuff too, in case anybody else sends cards and stuff.
Yep. I'm gonna stick it over there. I'll get it wet with
Need to
my
get our
drink.
board fixed behind us so we can pin all that stuff up.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
Wasn't that nice, guys?
Billy Joe.
Did I miss the good news? Yeah, it was real good news. The doctor said my puncture wounds looked good. She actually gave me a tube of antibiotic ointment to put on them and let them start breathing so I can get good and scabby.
You're
So
already rusty. So.
Oh, I was going to tell you about the story. Armedia's in the house. Says
Well,
hello.
howdy.
And Billy, welcome. I didn't welcome you either. And Granny Annie's in the house.
Well, howdy.
He said, Saturday, I got a guy coming to pick up his car. Do you know if it's going to be late or early? Didn't you say you had a trailer? Billy says puncture wounds are never good. They really ain't, but to know that they're not infected, that's good. That means Glenn's been doing a good job cleaning them out because I couldn't get to the ones on the back. He's been doing all that for me. But you guys know how I tell you I can't see. Well, it's so hot over there in them chicken houses. I don't wear my glasses much anyway, but I don't bother over there because it's just too hot. We was coming home.
Oh,
And,
I know what you're talking about.
And I looked at Glenn and I said, oh my gosh, what kind of bird was that just ran into the weeds? He said the four-legged kind that had ears like a rabbit. It was a rabbit ran across the road and into the weeds, and I thought it was a bird.
That was a high jumping bird.
It sure was. Glenn, that looks awful. God, Glenn, it swelled down into your calf.
I told you it was getting sore down
You
there.
got a bad bruise right there.
It ain't much. It's just the leg.
Should I just throw him into the hogs?
Knock me out first so I don't feel all the chomping.
Billy says, just so everyone knows, Glenn is tall, or I'm super short. Well, what we was wanting, Tony, we got some sacks that we need moving.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to move Saturday.
Yep, and it's all got to be done before Sunday, so if you can get a chance, just call us and we'll talk about it. And that way maybe we can set up a time or do something, or we can get started, and then when you get time, if you feel like it, because that's something that won't hurt you or nothing. Shouldn't bother your place. Armedia says ice on Glenn's leg.
I don't think I can handle that right now.
No, we hadn't got the rooster taken care of yet, y'all. I'm telling you, we've been leaving early of a morning, and it's been after dark before we get back in the house.
I told you I'm gonna put a fence up around the house and turn him loose as my guard.
Billy says, "Oh my gosh, are you two comparing more wounds? Glenn, back down. She wins this time."
I don't know. I think she rolled me out on the floor and jumped on it all night the other night, the way it feels.
He had to get a shot in it about 6 months ago, and it actually helped. Y'all remember whenever he's out here when we was doing the videos and he's limping, had one bad knee and one bad arm? Well, Well, they couldn't do nothing about the arm. They actually told him he had a pinched nerve in there and he needed surgery. But he gave him a shot in his knee and it went down because it had a knot on it like this too, but not quite this big.
Well, that bone in the side never did go completely down.
No, but it went way
It quit
down.
hurting.
And he did. He got
And
to
actually,
walk on it good. But
put the shot in my knee, it actually helped my elbow too.
I guess it's goat time.
It is. There's Ozark.
Yeah, no, that's the reason I said that. I started saying, I guess it's doctor time. Doctor. They all need ice, gallons of it.
I just went to the doctor Tuesday.
But not for that. He said he's between 5'11" and 6'2". I'm 5'11", Stevie. And he's what, you 6'2" or
6'2", I
3"?
think. Somewhere between them two.
Yep.
According to how straight up I'm standing that day, I guess.
That's it. If y'all humped over you about my height.
Oh, and the last couple of days I've been pretty well humped over.
Yep. But Ozark Mountain Goats, welcome. I'm sorry, we got off on the wrong subject. But welcome to the house. Yellow House says, give me the news. My song, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Red said, LOL, I was thinking that too, Yellow House. Ooh, Glenn don't like needles. He's a scaredy cat of needles.
Yeah, I hate them.
She said,
who needs a shot? I'm good at giving them though.
She says acupuncture is really good. Try it for bad back, arm, legs. Doesn't hurt. I'm telling you, he is I'm brave.
I'm
when
allergic
it comes to needles. I had to get a shot. I had severe strep throat. I mean, my tonsils was black. This has been when I was like 31 or so, before they took my tonsils out. And I was sitting there at the doctor's office. He said, well, I'm going to have to give you a shot because you just, before going into the hospital, your tonsils are so bad. So he gave me a shot in the butt. We got back out the car. Glenn goes, oh, did you see how big that needle was? I said, no, I don't have eyes back there. Well, I couldn't hardly talk, but that's what I said.
It surprised me. Every time I do something wrong, you always see it.
Uh-huh.
I'd be looking at something on the side of the road, a car or something. Some girl be standing there and she'll be fussing at me about the girl, and I ain't even seen her. Mm-hmm.
I don't know who you're talking about. Or maybe it says shots hurt more. I know whenever that doctor was putting that shot in his knee, Glenn was just looking everywhere. And I was like, he really don't like shots. I said, but whenever he realizes how good this is going to make his knee feel, he ain't going to worry about him as bad. Because it does. It helps. Shaky's Modern Homestead is in the house.
Well, howdy.
3 is all who lives here. Darlene Powell says hi from North Florida. Welcome, Miss Darlene.
Yes, howdy.
Papa Rock says Tony went to B9 and okay. I think I know what you're talking about. I think he fixed his moderator thing. Billy said he hates needles too. You wimpy man. Needles is my friend with fibromyalgia. It really is.
I ain't never had one to be my friend. Especially not that day and I was giving that calf a shot and stuck the needle up against the bone and scrubbed the bone.
He was giving a baby calf shot, wound up giving it to himself. I said, well, I don't guess it doesn't calf much good, did it?
I didn't inject it, but boy, I sure felt that needle rubbing the bone in my thumb.
Glenn said, a guy told me today you need to pin that rooster down on the ground every time you go feed him and keep him there for a while, or walk around holding him while you finish feeding. It shows him you are boss. We're going to show him he's the boss. Stevie, I love the rooster. Yes, but we're going to show him who wins the war. But
yeah, I'm going to cut his spurs off and make you a necklace out and hang them around your neck. I'm going to throw him back in the pen.
Well, it's fine. You just go in there every day, but you don't need to be in there.
I'll go in there with him. I ain't scared.
I know you ain't scared, but whenever you lose your leg when he spurs you and you got bad
He ain't gonna have no
diabetes,
spurs.
he got some long claws and a beak, don't he?
I'll whack him off too.
Y'all tell him what he needs to do with the rooster.
You
He won't
wimpy
listen to
people.
me.
You wimpy.
I love the rooster, and I really do hate to see him go. We actually even thought about putting him back in the pen with all the other roosters, taking all the hens out and just letting the roosters have at it. Then let him get back in the corner with his head hung down. Stevie said I would kill him. That's what I want to do because I do. I love him, and he's so pretty, and I wanted him, and I petted him. I protected him from the other roosters when I was down there, and it didn't do me no good. So
He was afraid you was gonna take his girls away.
all I wanted to do was pet one. Granny Annie says my great grand is sitting here with a bag of broccoli on her foot. She fell. I have a bag of carrots on my arm. Heard it on the chicken pen. We are a sorry bunch, LOL. Well, sounds like y'all match us. I'm sitting here with holes in one leg and he's got a swelled up knee and ain't neither one of us got no sense.
Yeah, I'm broke. Ever since I met her, I've been broke.
I'm in the hole. Oh, me. Joyce says my husband is a baby when it comes to needles, and Red said she didn't like them either. Stevie said, "Oh, Billy, I like the barn you put the chickens in. It is really pretty."
Yep.
And I seen them girls. They was loving y'all, spoiling them babies. Spoiling them. But that's a good thing. That makes me feel good. I knew y'all be good to them. I know y'all was gonna be extra good to them, and that's always a plus. He said, I installed 2 of my combined mega solar panels today. And you didn't record the build. He said, I will record the 3rd set up as I'm super short on stainless hardware wire, nuts and bolts. Red says, I'm the baby when it comes to needles and it doesn't phase Travis. I was reading his necklace. Stevie says necklace, LOL.
Quit trying to do 2 things at one time. You're not a quilt.
No doubt. Glenn. Papa Rock says, Glenn, have Michelle to dehydrate that needle. It makes it smaller.
Well, you reckon she could dehydrate my knee and make it smaller like it ought to
be? Oh, me.
Yeah, I was wondering when you was going to start selling them banana chips that she's dehydrated for you in your cafe.
Yeah. Stevie, didn't you say his brother was having the same attitude problem as Turd down here? And see, Red, he needs to throw that rooster in the crock pot.
I ain't got one.
Lynn says, you ain't going to do that. Lynn, I'm sorry. Hello, Lynn. Nice
Howdy.
to have you in here. I'm sorry. I seen you and I was going to say, hey, I told you I'm minus when it comes to change, especially when I'm tired. How the garden's in the house. She done changed her name to Linda Okie. But Glenn, how the garden's in here and says, hey, y'all.
Howdy.
Stephen Carlson's in the house.
Well, howdy.
Let's see. Oh, and Michelle, I was going to tell you, I need me a fishing trip too. Can you and Rob swing by and pick me up next time y'all go? I'll leave Glenn here to take care of all the babies and stuff.
They say how I get treated.
Why don't you go get you one of them ice packs?
I don't think I handle the cold on it right this minute.
Stephen says, hope your life gets better. Praying for the strength and comfort. Thank you.
Yes.
Michelle's dehydrating pound cake right now, and she won't share none with us. Papa Rock says. Darlene says, what do you do for fibro? Michelle's got a bunch of good ideas that she told me. She said if you having muscle spasms, said to drink Gatorade, and that helps. I suffer, but I am gonna get me some Gatorade. And she's also got that lidoderm. What is no lidocaine roll-on stuff, and I know that'll help because it's a numbing stuff. That'll help. And I know the best thing that I've used so far when I get really, really sore is Epsom salts. It's good for a lot of stuff, but soaking in the tub for 15 to 20 minutes at least 3 times a week will make
15 to 20 minutes. That ain't even worth running a tub of hot water for.
Not for you. You like going to sleep in
No,
there.
that's right. I need at least a 2 or 3 hour nap in mine.
But if you'll do that at least 3 to 4 times a week, it makes a huge, huge difference. I went and dropped a great old big huge pine wood thing on my foot. Couldn't hardly walk on it. And I soaked it in Epsom salt for 2 days, and even to the next morning, it was just barely, barely sore. How to Garden says, hi, April and Glenn. Thank you, Miss Desiree. Desiree says, hit them thumbs up, folks. Stevie says, well, he is pecking my hand, but if you want to try him, I will show the other one where the graveyard is.
Hey, we could just get us a string and tie it to their legs and throw them out here in the middle of the pasture and let them go at it for a while.
Yeah. Glenn told me, he said, here you are worried about me going in the pasture with them big old bulls and follow me to watch me and everything, and you go down there and get hurt by a little bitty chicken. I said, that's me.
Who's at the bottom? The fishing dream.
Yep, the fishing dream says hello.
Well, howdy, fishing
welcome.
dream.
And the Mike D experience says hello, folks.
Well, howdy.
We hadn't seen you in here before, and I think the fishing dream, is this your first time?
Well, now Mike D's been in a time or two.
Yeah. Mike D experience has, but we hadn't seen him in a few months. Armedia says, Glenn getting a large tub like Jason and sit in it with Epsom salt, LOL.
Actually, I've got some of them 275-gallon totes that I'm thinking about fixing one of them where I can get in and the water will be up around here.
And you've been here once before? Well, I'm sorry. Well, not sorry that you're here.
I think I do remember them being here.
Yep, I think so too. After I said it,
yep.
But I'd forgot. I'm sorry. We've worked hard for this.
And
week.
I'm not good with names.
He's not. Said love the streams. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We love having you in here.
Yes.
But I know that one of the things whenever we got our tub, I said I got to have me some jets in my tub. And I'm telling you, that is wonderful. Except for if you're really, really sore. And sometimes I'm too sore to get in there and let the jets beat me. But you can actually adjust them to where it's a light beat or a hard beat.
That's odd. I get that big tub fixed. I'll fix it where I can run the water through a hot or through a fire, and you can sit in there in boiling water.
You gonna have a hillbilly bubble bath?
No, I'm just gonna have it running hot water in there, circling around and reheating it.
Any y'all know what a hillbilly bubble bath is?
You ain't messing in my bubble bath.
Feeding pinto beans to make the hillbilly bubble bath.
You don't need no pintos for it. You blow the water out.
It'd be a geyser. Oh man, we need to talk about something else.
Yeah, your face getting a little red.
No doubt.
White teeth, red face, and blue eyes.
You keep me out in the sun.
Yeah, that wasn't the sun that happened tonight. Don't you lie to them people.
Our media says, smart thinking, Glenn. It helps aches and pains. I love Epsom salts. I'm telling you, I swear by Epsom salts. It's where my feet and stuff's so bad. I can get to soaking them and all. It makes my ankles and stuff feel so much better. The Fishing Dream says my new video is out, just uploaded tonight.
Alrighty, we'll see if we can't get over there and check it out here in a little bit. But if I don't, this week has been super busy for me, and I may pass out after we get off of here.
He probably will, especially if he can get his knee to ease off.
That ain't no jump.
Papa Rock says, good night. All prayers for all and love you all. We love you too, Papa Rock.
Yes.
Thank you for being in here. God bless you and good night.
Yes, thank you, buddy.
Sweet dreams. Joyce said, April is patriotic. Red, white, and blue. I guess I am.
When you hold that phone up there, it makes your eyes look blue.
Well, they are blue.
Around your eyes.
Oh, gives me makeup.
See?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Here's the easiest way to apply makeup. Don't you just love me? Red says, I'm sorry, witch hazel and heat might help. I heard witch hazel was good.
Well, I'm already married to the witch, but I don't know about the hazel stuff.
You go in there and lay down, and I'll show you the hazel.
Uh-huh.
You'll wind up out in the yard.
Even though Hazel and April kind of, you know.
Billy says, tomorrow's goals. Mail Desi's wicker tea and pick up solar hardwire. Easy peasy. Hey,
Yeah.
I advertised for you today and I shared that video out, and I know there's a lot of people watched that video. So for my family and stuff. So you should get a lot of views on that video.
I still got to get mine edited and put out.
Yep.
But I'm letting you and Tony get y'all's done.
And he'll wait a week so everybody won't compare how bad his is to y'all's.
I ain't no editing
guru.
Expert.
Guru. How long we been on here, honey?
27 minutes and 37 seconds.
All right, guys. Armedia says, I'm still here, and I said not to Papa Rock.
Well, that's good.
Yes. Desiree says she's super excited for a t-shirt. But anyway, guys, we're going to get off here in about 3 minutes. We just wanted to pop on here, say hey, open Miss Joy's present, and all that good stuff, and tell her thank you. And I got to go wash some of this stuff off of me. It's making me itch.
Tony said he'd edit it.
Well, that would be good. We might have a good one in.
Mm-hmm.
We got a surprise coming.
Once I get this other stuff done this weekend, we might sit down and do something like that, because I want to learn a little bit more about how to do this stuff. I'll bring it up there and let you edit it and I'll watch.
Billy said, this is funny. Billy says, I got Desi's address. If anyone wants to road trip, show up, freak her out, barbecue at her place. We're going to steal her and put her up at the barn. You going to make her the chicken lady?
You might get Demitis and some.
Michelle says, glad you did come on. Thank you.
Yes.
I miss you guys. YouTube Matchmaker says, hi, friend.
Oh, howdy.
Lord help us is in here.
Well, howdy.
Says, nice seeing you. I'll get some rest and good night. I tell you what, it's going to be some rest, because we've been too pooped to party for 2 days.
2 days.
Well, it's actually been longer than that. But
I got a call Monday, and I've been on the go ever since.
Yep.
Wide open. And today's Thursday. If I ain't badly mistaken.
Yep, but we've been out a lot later past 2 days at the chicken house. See, you getting whooped by chickens too.
There ain't no chickens over there.
No, but it's chicken
well,
house.
Not there at them. Other 8 houses do.
Tony, I'll have him call you here in just a minute, never, because we're getting ready to get off. But I'll have him call you. That way we can talk. Because we just thought if you wasn't busy, we could get you to help us. But if you're busy, then we understand.
Yes.
We don't want you to put yourself in a hard spot on our account. We don't want to do that to nobody. Billy says, I drove to Lazy Acres Homestead and felt like a movie star. I had so many cameras on me upon arrival. I told Glenn, I said, I got to get them when they come down the road.
Well, that's kind of what it felt like sitting up there waiting on the movie star to come pulling in.
No doubt. We felt like we was having a movie star come visit us. Because we've been wanting to meet y'all for so long. And it was
And
just
actually,
awesome. Y'all were as awesome in person as we thought you would be.
Actually, I don't know. I think it might have been a little better.
Probably so. Probably so. The only thing that could have been any better is if I hadn't had to go to the hospital and we could have fed you. That would have made it perfect.
Yeah, because after her trauma, I kind of got lost on what I needed to do that day. Sorry, y'all.
Yep. Red says, hope you both get to feeling better. I do too. I guess we'll put some of this stuff on his knee and maybe
it actually
put it
feels
in
like it's went down a little bit now.
It looks
here.
like it does. Has a little. It's not as swelled as bad.
No, it's getting a little softer.
If he didn't have such pretty legs, I'd show it to y'all. Guys, while I'm on here, my aunt is in the hospital in really bad shape, and if she makes it out of the hospital, she's going to have to go into hospice care, and she's a super awesome lady. So if y'all wouldn't mind praying for Mary, my aunt, I would greatly appreciate it. Because she's never smoked a day in her life, but she's had asthma really bad, and her lungs is filling up with fluid, and where she's having such a hard time breathing, I think it's fluid filling up around her heart. So if y'all would just keep her in your prayers, please.
Billy got you another name.
Tony said, I'll make it happen. Desiree said, well, you would not have that here, but maybe a picture of all of us. And Billy says, April, Ingley, and next time we show up, we'll get there crazy early and help out with all the farm chores. We'll set up for meat chickens and maybe the freezer at some point. Yes, because we're going to have it, and you ain't going to have but about no more than 7 weeks, give or take a week. And you need to be planning to come back down here, and I'll definitely have your freezer done by then, I promise. But we'll need to get those chicky wickies done. Bring you a sharp knife.
Or 2.
Yep, and we get to video your first. Billy will say, oh. Get me a bucket.
We'll save the Rooster for him for his first one. He won't feel as bad that way.
No doubt. That'd be a good one.
No rush.
We'll just keep in contact. He
said, it ain't that bad, Billy.
He says I'm gonna cry like a baby. I would. I always told, now if I got hungry, if I was about to starve, it probably wouldn't be as bad. But I told him, I said, I don't care if you just do the first part, I'll do any of the rest. I don't mind it. I just can't handle them beady little eyes looking at me and me having to do that. I just can't do it. Sorry. Maybe we could fix them a little blindfold, Billy. Blindfold them, it won't be so bad. Desiree says, I think I would be like you, kill and clean and bring it to me clean. Billy said chicken coiling is 100% my job here.
Real life said dispatch.
Yep, dispatch. You're exactly right. Sorry not to clean, but to cook. Armedia says he ain't going to make it. Billy is squeamish. Just picture that rooster on attack. His big T-Rex rooster. Oh me. Anyway, guys, we're gonna scoot off of here. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being in here talking to us. We
Michelle.
appreciate. Michelle said I would whack them.
Well, come right on. Show these people how it's done.
I tell you what, Billy Joe, this is no lie. And I know anybody who's done it before can tell you I'm not lying. My uncle was dispatching one, done this number, and it come out of his hands, and that chicken run around for, I know, 20 minutes through the woods going.
No, it wasn't that long.
It was a good while because he was chasing it, trying to catch it because he's afraid it was going to go, and he couldn't find it. David asked him about it.
I know he's told me about it before, but it wasn't that long. I can tell you that.
Well, I was young, and I can remember it. I mean, I was real
Mhm.
young, and I remember it. And that was just no head, no nothing, and just running around crazy. And I was like, that's amazing.
Mhm.
Oh, me. But anyway, guys, he said, I just got to think at what the rooster did, then my psycho mentally should sure kick in. It sure will. How the Garden says, bye, y'all. Hope to see you on my next live next week. What day? We hunted for you. Hunted and hunted.
Yes, we couldn't ever find you before.
Castle Hive says, well, howdy doody, y'all.
Well, howdy, buddy.
Wanda says, good evening.
Well, howdy.
And Billy said, my dad on the farm with my mom when they were young told her to hold the chicken. He beheaded it and she freaked out. I bet
I
so.
think the first time I was ever around one, they
I'm
had me
sorry.
holding its head,
This stuff is making me itch.
and then they used the axe, and here I am standing there with just the head, and the rest chicken running off.
I want y'all to know. And people, people, whenever they're teaching their kids and stuff, it's got to happen. And we had this rooster, and he was mean. And we put him in a cage by himself until we could get him dispatched. Glenn told Alan he had to do it. Alan was how old?
I don't know, but that poor old block of wood looked like he tried to make toothpicks, and the chicken got loose and run off.
And I'm
We
telling
like
you,
never caught him.
yep. But then when it happened, I'm telling you, that youngin was so tender-hearted. He's standing there talking about it and had tears in his eyes. And I said, Alan, it's just part of life, honey. And I said, this the way you'll know what you have to do if you ever have to do
But
it
now
again.
he'd
But
he'd go hunting, deer hunting,
yeah.
and it wasn't no problem.
And so we didn't figure it bothered him because he'd done killed, what, 2 deer?
Something or three, four, I don't know.
Skin them out, done everything. And I don't know if it was just the close up of looking the rooster in the eye. But I mean, he was a mean rooster. I mean, we had to take him out of the pen and put him in this little cage for about
Remember
3
that
days.
one that Daddy put in the pen and the dog cut up? He rolled that cage up. The dog rolled the cage up around
Oh
that
yeah.
rooster so tight that we didn't think we was ever going to get it straightened out and get the rooster out of it. But we put that rooster back in the pen, and he never was mean no more.
Hey, maybe that's what we need to do to them.
Put him in the
Him.
cage and throw him out in front of Coco.
Yeah, Coco roll him up, and I don't know if we'll get him out of that
Probably
or
won't.
not. Coco's a big old dog. Y'all didn't even get to. Yeah, they seen him. Because I wouldn't Coco, Billy and them.
Oh,
I don't know if we
now
showed
that I
Billy.
don't
I
know.
know the boys and Sharon did, or the
The girl.
boy and the girl and Sharon did. They did because he was wanting to go over, and I told him, I said, he ain't mean. He just loves to play, and he'll jump up on you, and he knocks me down. And you're a little bitty feller, and I'd hate to see that happen.
Them claws hurt too, though.
Yeah,
God
I
almighty,
know
that
people
claws.
think I cut myself because I got so many cut places or scars on my arm from where he's cut us just jumping up wanting to play. He done that on Glenn's back tonight. Hey, there's your good massage partner. Freddy Krueger. That's what we should have named him. Freddy.
I don't know about Freddy part. The way he can shred your arms, he might be shreddy.
What's what Freddy Krueger did? Remember them big old blades?
I never did watch it, I don't reckon.
It had these big blades that fits on your hand and do this and slice and dice. But anyway, guys, we're going to get off here. We done been on here longer than we meant to. Yellow House on the Hill, we be calling you. Everybody, we love you guys. From the bottom of our hearts, we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for everything you do. Joy, thank you for your gift.
Yes,
it means
thank
so
you.
much, and it's going to help him. I know it will, but I'll keep you updated.
Well, no.
What is that thing Tony does?
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, we love y'all. We'll see y'all on the next. Oh, did he ever tell us when his live was?
No. Or you didn't read it.
Wednesday around 11 p.m. Is
So
that
Wednesday at night.
your time or ours?
I
can't
say,
remember.
what time zone are you in?
I think he's in. I don't think he's far from us.
I have no idea.
I
I
don't
can't
either.
remember.
Wednesday. Castle House says April and Glenn. I'll take care. Red says Freddy Krueger, LOL. I'm telling you, he's got sharp claws.
He does.
Anyway, guys, we love you, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. God bless.